Yo, what is going on, everyone? What's up, Killzone? We are back. It's Wednesday. Happy to be with you guys. We got pretty exciting announcement for the Killzone stream. We got some new stuff going on. Let's see. Who do we got in here so far? What's up, Bill, Paul, Kareem, Abby? What's up, Abby? Matt, Roberto, Adam. What's going on, everyone? How we doing? How we doing? Yeah, I got a cool little bit of news for the Killzone stream. We're gonna start having James Bruce on with us. He's going to be on daily, I'm pretty sure. And actually, he's right here. Let me pull him up. How do I get two people on here? We need to make a better layout. Oh wait, this one.
Yo,
What's good, bro? What's good? I'm not a producer like Evan. You know what I mean?
producer.
I need to figure out the layouts.
Yeah,
What's going on?
I'm good on you, bro. Good on you. I'm
Chilling, man.
looking forward to joining you more often.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I think it's cool because I think it'll add some freshness to the Killzone stream. You know, just being me every day. I feel like I was telling Austin, I feel like part of the magic of ASFX TV is like everybody vibing and chilling with each other.
Yeah.
So I think it's cool. Get some people up in here every now and again. But yeah, thanks for coming on, bro. How have you been? I feel like I haven't even talked to you in months.
Bro, I know. How you doing, bro? How's the baby?
It's great, man. Baby's great. It was really tough the first few weeks, obviously, just trying to get used to sleeping or not sleeping, really. And yeah, it was brutal in the beginning. Like January was okay with my trading because I feel like I had a lot of sleep left over from before we had a baby. And then the beginning of February, it all started hitting me. And I was like, dude, I am fucking sleep deprived right now. And it affected my trading a little bit, but we've been doing better now. And she's doing great. Like she's sleeping through the night. We got our routine. It's going good.
Just putting a story up, yeah, boss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to joining you, bro. I do find some nice trades during this time as well. Obviously, most of the trading is done beforehand. But there can be some nice trades during this time as well, bro.
Definitely. I feel like it goes ebbs and flows. Sometimes it's a little slower. And other times it'll just like PM session will be the best move of the day. Over the summer, it was like that
you get what I find in the PM session. Sometimes you get nice sell-offs, bro. Like where the market rallies all day, and then you get like a nice like sell-off into the afternoon.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually telling chat that yesterday. That seems to have been a theme, not necessarily just a sell-off, but mean reversion. Like we're getting a lot of mean reversion plays in the PM session.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's going to be good, man. Hell yeah. How has your year been so far, though? How's 2026 been trading-wise?
Yeah, I want to share. Oh, let's go like this. I want to just getting that story up. There you go. So I want to actually share my TradeZilla, bro. Let me do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, get my screen up there. So this has actually been the start to my year, bro. And I'm actually looking forward to this because obviously in the afternoon, sometimes I can go over my trades, how the year's been, stuff like that, while not having to actually sometimes always locked in at the desk, right? But yeah, my year's been pretty good, bro. I've been taking payouts on FTMO. That's kind of like the only prop firm I'm trading with right now, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 2 100Ks live funded with them, and then I've got another 2 100Ks in challenge phase. I'd like to get to the 400K max allocation again with them, but I have actually one of my accounts is I just have to wait for the time period, but is actually going to get scaled up. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what that scaled up?
Yeah. I remember from my Forex funds.
Yes. Yeah. So FTMO have always had it where like, let me explain it to the users. So I know some of the guys, I think Americans can still trade with the FTMO. And I personally think it offers a great, now. even if I'm obviously trading futures, but I'll get shouted at by Austin if I tell this, but thankfully he's not. Yeah. But I think like FTMO offers a great, like the static drawdown type of account for where you can be a bit more aggressive on it, right? So basically what happens is you got to pass phase 1 is 10%, pass phase 2 is 5%. And then if you make, so there's 3 criteria. If you make 10% in a 4-month period and you take 2 payouts with that account, then you get scaled up. And basically they give you 90% profit split, because obviously right now I'm on 80. And then they also give you a 25% increase of the balance on 100K that would go to 125K. And then obviously that would also give you more drawdown, daily drawdown and max drawdown, obviously, because you're getting a bigger account size.
Yeah, no, that's lit. So wait, what will they scale your account up to on this round?
125K, because I
That's
got
solid.
this account funded end of last year. Yeah.
All right, that's dope. So essentially, if you're getting 10% drawdown, are you getting an extra
$2,500? Correct.
That's significant of static
It is.
drawdown.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. So it'll go from 10 grand drawdown to $12,500 of drawdown.
Damn, man. Yeah. So FTMO, they still do the classic 2-step challenge, static drawdown.
Yeah, they also got that one step now. Did you see that release that one step?
So can you actually break that down? Is it static drawdown one step?
No, it's the one step that they've just released is end of day trailing drawdown, but 10%, bro.
Okay, classic end of day drawdown still, but it's one step.
Yes, but then I've got the two. They've still got their classic 2-step, which is static drawdown. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Because I was actually looking at E8 markets the other day because they're actually going to be sponsoring. They're sponsoring Prop for Match TV now. So I was looking through their accounts. I'm going to trade their futures accounts most likely, but I was looking at their CFDFX accounts. I think they got rid of their 2-step model, and I wanted to ask.
Yes, they did. They did get rid of their 2-step. Yeah.
Are there a lot of CFD firms that are getting rid of the 2-step model, or is it just them?
No, I think it's just them, bro. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because that's that's one of the best parts about the CFDs is that 2-step static drawdown model.
Yeah, static drawdown. I love it, bro. I think FTMO has always been great to me. That's why I've just been focusing on that in my own personal cash account, Zach. That's what I've been doing. So this is my year so far. I'm up 21K, or call it 22K almost. So January was pretty nice, bro. January was pretty solid. But then whole of February, I've been on the road traveling. So I'm up 3K, but I've been green every single day, bro.
Bro, killing it. All right, sick.
Yeah. So
that's amazing.
I've obviously sized down in terms of my sizing. And I've actually, so this is all funded accounts, like this 3.7K. This 18K, like 80% of it is funded accounts. The rest is like challenge or a last bit of my challenge that I used to pass in the beginning of Jan. But what I was going to say is I've sized down on my funded accounts. The reason being is because I'm like, listen, if I can get 400K and make like 4 or 5% on it a month, that's going to be like 20 grand, just from FTMO in itself. So
100%.
That's my goal. I got 2 100K fundeds at the moment with them. One's going to be scaled up. I think I've got to wait for like another 2 months before I can get this, because you got to have it for 4 months before I get the scale up. And then I'm going to try and get those other 2 100Ks over the line, bro. So
what do you think about these new crypto prop firms popping up? Like Tradeify has Tradeify Crypto now. E8 also did a crypto prop firm. And it's 2-step as well. It's like 2-step, and the rules are very easy. Like there's daily payouts, static drawdown. It's almost crazy. I feel like they're going through the new stage of, it's a brand. Everyone's brand new, so they have really good conditions. I assume they have to tighten up, but maybe not. But yeah, there's like daily payouts whenever you on demand.
I wouldn't mind punting a bit of Bitcoin.
What'd you say?
I wouldn't mind punting a bit of Bitcoin.
Yeah, dude. No, I keep being tempted to try it out. Like on-demand payout is pretty nice, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm so not used to 2-step challenges anymore that it just seems like such a task. It seems like such a task.
Of course, but I mean, but once you do have it in the funded stage, it is pretty neat.
You keep it, and then it's your goal. You just want to keep it as long as possible.
Keep it,
yeah,
keep it, because
which is different.
You don't want to be punting on that. I mean, you could literally take, from each account, you could literally take like 2 grand. Every 2 weeks on because you're going to get paid every 2 weeks on FTMO, which is pretty nice. And most of the prop firms I know, like probably top 1 CFDs, which I've made some good money from as well last year. I haven't traded with them this year, but like you can take payouts every month or something like that too.
Are you copy trading your FTMO accounts, or do you risk sync and do one account?
I actually don't, bro. I actually been trading them individually, and it's been working a lot better for me. Like,
sure,
I trade one account at a time, 100K. The challenge accounts I might copy trade because they're challenges. They're not, they're not funded accounts. Sure. But I actually have been trading the funded accounts separately. I haven't been trading them at the same time.
Dope. All right, man. That's fucking awesome. So no futures right now for you. All FTMO. No. Any other CFD props? Or are you just going all in with FTMO?
Dude, I've literally just been trading my own cash account and FTMO right now.
That makes sense. Yeah, man. I've been doing my cash account too a bit more in 2026, nice. And it's been nice, bro. It's been nice. I try and just withdraw anything above 10K. I did it.
Okay.
I took a withdrawal right at the end of the year. The end of the year was like amazing for me. I took a 7K withdrawal on my funded account, not funded, on my personal account, and then we got that Apex payout too.
Okay,
so that was
nice.
solid.
Yeah,
January this year has been decent so far. Like I got one payout with Tradeify, the
I saw that
times 3 accounts, but that's it. Blew those accounts after that, and then February's been brutal for me, man.
Sure,
just been like a struggle all around. But I seem to be getting. I think we're getting back in the flow. This last week has been pretty solid.
But also, bro, you got to be a bit more lenient on yourself too. I remember when I first, had Beckham. Well, I don't know. It wasn't me. It was my wife. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, it was I struggled, dude, for literally like 3 months in my trading. Like I lost money in those. I think I actually at one stage I bought like 3K worth of prop firm accounts, had them on a copy trader, was going well, and then 3 days in a row, I just wiped them out. Dude, but I can actually see we have what's up, Lance? What's up, Abby? I don't get the well, understand. I'll explain Lance the 2-step in that, but you don't really have to worry about that. If you're in the States and you're trading futures, stick to the futures. So this is more for like I mean, I would still say that even if you're in the States, I would still say like have one FTMO account that you try and be aggressive on. I personally still think you should, because there's like the upside once you get it funded is pretty neat. But I see there's Mark Ross in the chat here too. So hopefully we can get some more guys on in this power hour now that me and you will be doing it together, bro. But Mark Ross is on. What's up, bro?
Yeah, Mark. I see Mark. He's always lurking. He comes in pretty frequently and lurks.
Yeah. But I want to, Zach, if I can also, I know you took a nice trade today, but if I can just break down my trade of here on YM today. Yeah, so basically, and this is again, like for me, where's Zach gone? Are we still live?
Yeah, that was my bad. You're good.
So basically, I'll trade the NASDAQ, ES or NASDAQ, ES or YM. So like, I don't really mind what I'm trading. I was actually looking at my stats from this year to date, Zach. And if you look at my reports, when we go symbols, my actual base symbol is the NASDAQ. You can see over here, my base symbol is the NASDAQ. And then I'm actually losing money trading the S&P 500, US 500. So it's the NASDAQ and then actually the Dow and the DAX. That's been working for me. But basically on this trade, I liked the longs on the indexes, but I just felt the NASDAQ and ES were a little bit more choppy inside the opening range. And what I did like on YM, we got like a, you can call it like a liquidity sweep, a sweep of the lows where we come back down here and we kind of get back into it like a really, really nice level that I was watching. There's kind of 4 levels that I look at every single day. Pre-market highs and lows, and then previous days highs and lows that I kind of really watch. And we got this pullback, and I really liked it for potential higher low. So I took it with the stop at the lows, and I probably could have got back in here, but I take it mid range for $500 on one of my FTMO funded accounts. I didn't trade the personal today or anything like that. And then I felt I missed the second move back up to the highs, but I'll take that. I'm just stacking the green days. So that was my trade today.
What time was that at?
This was at 5:45. So this would be at American time. It would be 10:45.
Yeah, it's funny, bro. We pretty much took the exact same long. I just took mine on NQ. I took the exact same setup essentially. I could go over it. I'll put my executions on. I have a funny story too about these Apex accounts that I'm trading. But yeah, so this was the long. I got in a little bit earlier. We got in somewhere around here. So we were dealing with a lot of chop. I got in after it swept out this low, tapped into this fair value gap. And my thought process was just like, all right, I don't think the shorts are going to play out right now. I think we at least come up for one more high of day as long as this fair value gap holds. So we got this sweep and I just instantly got long. This chop, it doesn't look like it was that long, but these are 5-minute candles. So it was 5, 10, 15. It was like almost an hour, 35, 40 minutes of sitting in pure chop before it finally started to pull up. But really, man, this was just a simple, long continuation setup. Like there's nothing fancy about it. We obviously had a huge bullish move to the upside. I think on a higher time frame perspective, it's beginning to feel like we're going to end up coming for these swing highs up here. So I do think that that's the higher time frame draw on liquidity. Now, that doesn't have to happen today, but I do think that's probably where we're ultimately headed. And yeah, my thought process was as long as we hold these bullish fair value gaps at the lows, I'm just going to trade a classic bull flag. This is a bull flag.
Yeah.
That's it.
Get back down to the lows. You're going to have a good price. Yeah.
And I just front ran the high a day a little bit so that we'd get filled.
Right.
But yo, this is so funny. Here, I'm gonna log into these. These are my Apex accounts. So JB on Prop Firm Match TV. This might have been last week or even 2 weeks ago. I had like seven Apex accounts, right? That I was getting closer and closer to a payout. On stream live, I always trade micros when I trade my Apex accounts. When I was live on stream though, I ended up hitting minis instead of micros live in front of everyone. And I tried to trade 5 micros and I went in 5 minis on my funded accounts.
Nice. That will do you.
It did me bad. Now it kind of ties into what you were saying about being tired all the time. Cause I did that week. I did that like 2 or 3 times because I usually have the micro tab and the NQ tab here in Tradeovate. So if I refresh, a lot of times it'll just go back to the mini over the micros and I forget because I've been fucking sleep deprived, bro. Like I'm just not thinking and I hit the buy, but whatever. So that happened and I thought I blew these accounts, man. But 2 days ago, I was looking at it and the accounts were not taken off of my Tradeovate platform. So I was like, dude, are these accounts blown? And I looked at the overall drawdown I had and it said I had $80 of drawdown left. So I was on stream and I was just like, all right, let me just take a long here. I think the market looks bullish. I'm going to get long 1 micro and just hold it all day. And I made like $200. And then I did it again. So now I went from $80 of drawdown to now I have about 450 in these 7 accounts. So
nice.
my goal with these is to trade 1 micro until I get my full $2,500 of drawdown back and then just try to get it to pay out. And if I save these accounts from $80 of drawdown and go all the way back up and get a payout, that shit will be epic. So that's the goal with these. These are the other ones, my newer accounts that I've just been trading regularly. So you'll see I still have the full 2,500 of drawdown in these accounts.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to trade them together and I'm going to trade 1 to 2 micros and I don't care how long it takes. This is 11 accounts. So 1 less than the last time I got paid out from them, but it'll be a nice fat payout, man. 2K on the 10 accounts. It's 20 grand payout. So that's the goal. And I don't care how long it takes. We're going to trade 1 or 2 micros. Hopefully I don't blow them. I feel like these first 7 are still very much in the danger zone, even with 1 to 2 micros, but we'll see, man. Hopefully we could just lock in little base hits like this every day.
Sure. No, 100%. I don't know do you know that guy Zinc? I traded with him with Ageful.
Yep. So that's kind of where I got the idea because he said he just trades. He's like, I'm doing 1 to 2 micros, never
that's what he does.
Anything more. And he got a 30 grand payout. So, I mean, dude, when I got paid out from the 12 in December, I did the exact same thing. I never traded more than 2 micros the whole time. So I really think that's the way you got to play Apex because you get the option of having so many accounts that who cares how long it takes? Trade tiny size so that you don't even have to think about it. It could be low stress.
Yeah.
And when you finally get to that point, it's worth it.
I think Zach, like obviously markets are pretty dead right now. So I'm not looking, there will be obviously times where we obviously trading. I mean, I've come on stream with you a few times when we found some nice shorts like off there, FOMC and stuff like that. But I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, but like for me, my perspective in my own trading, but also, having coached like hundreds of, probably like 300-400 traders right now, most people can trade, but it's like their bad days mess up like 4 of their good days. And it's like, oh man, like they give back profits unnecessary. So they trade well for like 2 weeks and then like literally 2 days or 1 day, even sometimes messes up all of that hard work. And it's like very demoralizing. And I think if you can stop that crap, you actually give yourself a chance to make a career of this. And not even like people always look at like these big payouts, like 30K payouts and stuff like this. Personally, for me, I'd rather, there's a difference between making big money and making a living. Sometimes for me, I'd rather just make a living. Like if you can make a living trading, like put food on the table for your family, that doesn't have to mean gunslinging every single day. It means like learning when to actually sit on your hands.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, man. And you don't even need a gunsling to get the huge payouts. If you're copy trading, do what we're talking about. Trade small. Just grind it out. I feel like in the last 8 months now, 6 to 8 months, the only reason my average payout has gotten bigger is because I'm just copy trading. I'm not doing anything different. I'm not, hitting 20R trades with one account.
No, sure.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you like trading and risk syncing between all your accounts, which is another great way to do it. I like to do like if I'm trading with a firm, I ideally want to be maxed out. That's just the way I want to do it, or at least.
Of course. That's why I'm focusing on FTMO and just dialing in for that for now.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, if we do take a trade, guys, I'm going to go to Tradeify now. I do have some Tradeify accounts as well. They're about halfway to the profit target. I'm trading 3 of them. So if we can get that, that'll be another $9,000 payout, but I still got my work ahead of me. Who knows if it's going to happen.
I saw you take us in, Zach, so I got to do the same.
Let's go. What you got there?
Velos, bro. You know them.
Oh, the Velo.
Bro, every time I try I got a sponsor from Sesh now, bro. It's sitting at Austin's house.
No way, dude. What's with all the traders getting that? So how does that work?
They actually reached out to me first, and they're like, dude, we love your content. We see you take Zins on stream. We'd love to sponsor you. I was like, sick. They're like, we don't ship to America. We ship only to the States for now. I was like, okay, well, here it is. Yeah. And then Austin's like, oh, put me on as well.
Dude, that's lit. So wait, is there nicotine in it, or is it like a non-nicotine pouch?
No, there's nicotine in it.
Oh, there is. For some reason, I thought it was one of those performance enhancement pouches without nicotine.
There's nicotine in it.
Yeah, bro. Where's my sponsor, guys? Come on.
I'll hook you up, bro. They got me like a hoodie and everything like that too, apparently. Austin said.
Dude, that's lit. That's sick. But shit, man. All right. I mean, how's the rest of the crew been? How's ASFX? How's everyone been doing trading wise? I feel like Randy's been doing really well lately.
Yeah, Randy's been doing good. Austin's been doing obviously quite nicely. Austin thinks he has more payouts with me. See, I can't say this on the stream with him. He doesn't. Austin thinks he's got more payouts than me, but he actually doesn't because his daily payouts don't. I take payouts every 2 weeks on my FTMO accounts. Mine are still more than him.
Yeah, no, Austin's going with quantity. He's going with quantity of payout.
I'm going for my 4 or 5K payouts per time. He's going for his quantity.
Because he wants us to be able to flex on you. He wants to be like, Bruce, I'm already up 30 payouts this year. What are you doing?
Yes, he wants to say, I'm up 30 pounds this year. I'm like, yes, but I'll go for quality.
I mean, yeah, I'm with you, bro. Quality. I want nothing less than 5K. No, I'm totally kidding. He's been killing it with that, man.
No, but in all fairness, bro, Zach, they do add up. But no, I'm obviously just putting his leg. But I'm above him. But he's trading well, bro. He's trading well.
Let's not count pay. Let's not count payouts, guys. I think I might have everyone beat. I don't know.
You do. I'll give you that. They've been doing pretty well, bro. The guys are all doing good. Ev's doing good. So yeah, just ticking along.
Yeah, it's sick, man. It was cool. I mean, Randy had like a $9,000 month or something. It was amazing. I was so happy.
Exactly. Fantastic, bro. Yeah.
Fucking awesome. Once you start doing that, you start realizing how real it is, and
of course, I mean, once you start to see, and Ev is continuous Ev. He sits there on the stream, very patient as always. So yeah, they're all doing good, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oh, but Angel got his first, Angel got his first payout as well from Top 1 Futures the other day. So that was obviously a big W for him.
Bro, I used to never use the sound effects here on ASFX TV, on Prop Firm Match TV. I hit the sound effects all day, bro. Someone has to tell me to stop. I probably hate people. The sound effect that all the streamers use where it goes like, "Fa." You know that one?
Yes.
I use that shit all day. I got to get that on here. But shout out to Angel, man.
That's as I said, once you start to do it. So how many pairs have you got this year, Zach?
Just the one. Just if I go Austin Logic, I have 3. Because
okay, dollar based.
Dollar based. It was a $9,000 payout in January.
Oh, $9,000. Okay, so you got me beat by a little bit. I'm on $7,000. So yeah.
Hey, dude, this year is going to be good. I think this year is going to be amazing for everyone in the crew. I just feel like everyone's got so much momentum. You know what I mean?
Agreed. Yeah. So I like what you said there earlier, though, Zach. That's why I'm going to max out FTMO first before I go to any other firm because I want to get that 400K max. And as I said, I'm already getting that scaling plan on the one account if I don't do anything stupid before the 4 months, right?
Yeah. So when you get that scaling, do you need to just hold on to the accounts for 4 months? Do you need to like get a certain?
No, you need to make
10%.
You need to make 10% in 4 months, basically.
Got you. Okay, so if you make 10% in 5 months, you're not going to get scaled up.
No, it has to be 4 months. But
Gotcha.
But yeah, if you have the account for 5 months, and then in that they won't count the first month, they'll count the next month, if that makes sense. They'll roll it over.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, dude, that's pretty sick, man. Yeah. I keep wondering if FTMO is going to move over to futures,
bro. But just between, I know a guy that works at Awanda, and obviously they bought Awanda. They are going to.
That's lit. Yeah, it just makes sense. I think they might as well. If they come into the space, man. Whew, I feel like right now, dude, the firms are like everyone's just gunning for the top spot because I feel like Top Step is really shaky right now. I feel like people smell blood in the water. They're trying to take that top spot from Top Step.
Yeah. I was actually on with Luna this morning, bro, on Prop Firm Match.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
Yeah, cool. He's a good guy, bro. He's a good oak.
He's a good oak.
He's a good oak.
Yeah, now Luna's the man.
Yeah, but I'm also a cool thing coming up. I'll get to see you guys in person, bro.
Bro, I was just going to say this. I have a podcast coming out with Austin on Saturday. We actually talked about you. We talked about I hope you can make it to New York when you're in the States, bro. Because I will show you guys. I'm gonna be in New York, bro. Okay, beautiful. I need to take you guys around.
We haven't even. Okay, so this is my plan. This is my plan. Like we haven't even chatted. That's why. Why. Okay, so we'll definitely meet. This is the plan. I'm going to Miami because I'm meeting with Andre and the Edgefield team. And Andre lives in Miami, so I'm meeting with them before the event. Then I'm going to the Tampa event, and my wife and son will be there too. Amanda and Beckham, but. Going to the Tampa event after Miami, and then I'm going up to Austin's place. And then after Austin's place, I'm going to New York for 4 days. So we'll definitely meet up. I want to get that New York pizza with you, bro.
Fuck yeah. No, dude, it's going to be lit. I'll take you. Yeah. I'll get you some good-ass pizza. I'll take you to the M&M store in Times Square, too, if that's what you want.
Sick. We'll go to the M&M store. That's a must. I want to do Times Square, and I want to go past the New York Stock Exchange.
Oh, we got to do that. Yeah, that's a given. We got to film this shit too. We should like get content out of it.
Lon says he forgot to tell you that he's staying with you.
Oh my God, bro. The thing about New York, trust me, you don't want to stay in my 3-bedroom with the baby in the next room.
Especially when the baby's crying. But no, let's we'll do it, bro. Oh, sorry, I actually forgot to. Yeah, after the event, I'll be a week, and then I'll be in New York. So then I'll check you then.
Definitely. Yeah. Austin said he wants to do it too, hopefully. So that'd be sick, bro.
Well, Zach, what we want to do actually is one day, because after the event, I'm going to Austin. One day we want to go in and watch an NBA game, bro.
Dude, that would be so sick. Knicks game? MSG?
Yeah. Knicks game, or whichever New York team's playing. So Knicks, Brooklyn, or even if like for some miracle the Wizards are there, we might. Well, that's in Washington, but they might be playing. The Knicks will be playing. Even any like Philadelphia team could be playing the 76ers, right?
Yeah. I mean, it would either
it's not far, right? The train trip you can actually take. It's not far.
I mean, Philly is probably like 2.5 hours, 2.5 hour drive from Manhattan. So that's not too bad.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. I'm game, bro. But I keep telling him I want Austin. I want to take him to the most hipster part of Brooklyn, New York. Just to get his reaction, bro. I want to take him to Bushwick, Brooklyn, with all of the non-binaries and the trans and the
yeah.
I just want to spike his cortisol a little bit, bro.
Yeah, but let's see. Maybe also Zach while we chatting here too. So we'll definitely link up when I'm with Austin, and then again when we come through to New York, bro. So I'll text you obviously. But those dates will be around the 21st to the 25th of May, bro. Just so you can bookmark that.
You're going to the events too, obviously.
Obviously. Yeah. So I'll check, but we can chat there as well. But it'll be about the 21st to the 25th of May that I'll be actually staying in New York after Austin's place. But maybe what we can also do on stream here, Zach. I don't normally know what you do because I'm normally like heading to bed, getting ready for bed at this time, doing my daily report card. But maybe what we can do is if anyone, because the market seems very, very slow. Like right now, I'm looking at the Nasdaq.
It's really slow.
What maybe we can do, Abby, Lance, how was your guys' day? Maybe we can get some feedback on some trades. I've shown you my trade from today. I'm sure, Zach, you showed your trade as well. So maybe we can do that.
Yeah.
Have you shown your trade today, Zach? How you?
Yeah, I'll go over my trade again. And
Yeah.
Abby's saying she'll pull up, Abby. All right, so let's see. So I mean, yeah, I'm still here. I would like to trade Tradeify now because I haven't taken any trades on these accounts yet today.
Sure.
Apex is done though. Apex, I locked in my little $100 day. I'm chilling. $99 times 11 accounts. We're good. So if I do see something, I'll take them on Tradeify. But I don't know, bro. With where we're at, it's just such a tough spot. I do want to look at ES. So there is a bearish SMT divergence up here, which I'm sure some of you guys in the chat are watching. ES has made a higher high. NQ still has not made a higher high. It made a lower high for now. So could we get a pullback? Yeah. I don't think shorting this is the worst idea because I do think there's a lot of room to the downside. And what we've noticed, James, I was going over this yesterday. If I put on my sessions indicator, look, the red box is the PM session. We almost always, I mean, yesterday was brutal. It was kind of like today's been just a gross consolidation. But most days, you just get some type of mean reversion at some point in the PM session. Here, look at that. Sure. Right at 130, you get your mean reversion lower. Here, consolidation. Here you go. You get really good mean reversion. Right here, market goes up, mean reverts down. So I do think there's potential for a mean reversion, counter trend short because it's PM session and the market's really slowed down. Now we have one other confluence. We have a bearish SMT divergence here up at the highs. So I just don't see anywhere I really want to get short. I'm going to clean up this chart real quick. I think there's a 5-minute fair value gap in here. So maybe we could use this as a line in the sand. It's really small. I almost don't even know if I should count it, but it is there. There's a small gap in here. And we're kind of trading below it. So you have that SMT, you have that bearish SMT divergence, and a 5-minute inversion. Now, as far as the drawn liquidity goes, though, really all you can do is look to target this imbalance down here, which could definitely want to get filled. But I don't know, man. I just don't like anything. The market's not moving at all. Like it's just not moving.
Doesn't feel like a market to short personally, at least right now, bro.
Yeah. Oh, here, Lance posted a markup. Here,
yeah, let's get that up. Let's have a look.
Okay, so, I see some fair value gaps on there. So it looks like you went long. So you took an L, 5 contracts long off 69.42, stop loss at 29. Got in too heavy to manage my trade. We could talk about that for sure. Finding that I was able to manage my trades better in Project X when I could see the results of what my idea would produce, bailed at 31. Okay. What do you think about this, James? I definitely have some thoughts.
Yeah. I think it's a good trade personally. From a technical aspect, if you're trading with a VWAP, it's a half day. The one thing I would say is that it didn't close with the body above the VWAP half day. So I think from a technical perspective, that probably could be said. But I mean, if this goes higher and takes, runs to the highs, you're probably saying, "Oh, it's a great trade." So I still think you got to take it. Yeah, I mean, ES was choppy inside the range. So the thing I would say is maybe looking for a second long as it comes back down to a better price point. You got to get long, roundabout where it kind of stalls there. That's my thoughts on that.
Yeah, I agree. From a technical perspective, Lance, I think this is a perfectly fine trade. You're following trend. You're trading a break of a VWAP. I see you got some fair value gaps on there as well, but VWAP, this trade makes perfect sense, and there was momentum. I mean, it makes sense you're looking for longs. What I would say is, and you kind of, you admitted this in the markup, you were too heavy. So if you think about what James just said, take that paper cut, take that loss, but be ready to get back in. It seems like you weren't able to do that, right? Because you were too heavy. So kind of like we were just talking about, maybe trading smaller size so that you have an extra bullet in the chamber to give it another go, because the idea is probably not invalidated, right? The market's been pretty bullish. I don't know if it said you did too much size to handle your position to manage it properly. So maybe you got to do that. Maybe you got to go 2 micros or 3 so that you have another bullet in the chamber. That would be the main takeaway. But I don't think from a technical perspective for you trading VWAP, it's a bad trade. Even for me with ICT concepts, I don't think it's a bad trade really either, because I do think there's still a draw on liquidity that the market might want to reach into, which is this high up here. But the one thing I would say on why I don't like the longs that high up is because of the SMT divergence. So
Sure.
let me see. What time did you get into that trade? You got in here around, I don't know what time zone you're in, but I see where it is. So let's go to ES. That was, wait, where? 5 minute. Oh, is this today? Oh, is this on New York time, Lance? Is this? I'm trying to see if this is the same trade. I thought this happened like right now. Oh wait, yeah.
No,
This was it.
That was it there. Yeah.
Okay, so he got long somewhere around here. Oh wait, he's probably on the 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me look at this again. Okay, I see. Okay, so you got in here. Okay. So if you did, okay, so with what James just said, man, if you could have got yourself back in, you'd be printing right now. You would have made that new high. So there's nothing wrong with this trade. I think you were just sized in too heavy. Yeah.
I don't think, I mean, if that trade moves higher, you're like, shit, it's a good trade. But I think you just got to look for, that's why you can't be too heavy in any one trade, personally. That,
100%, man. Especially not right now, bro. The volatility's gone insane. I was talking about this a few days ago on stream because I think another part of, other than the lack of sleep, one of the other reasons why I think I went into a little rut in February was because I was trading, I sized down a lot, but the volatility increased so much that I think trading, if you're trying to trade 2 minis, which is what I was doing over the summer, you're just going to get wrecked in this volatility. Yeah. Over the summer, I was able to handle that, The
opening range literally today was like 200 points, bro.
Exactly. It's like disgusting. It's just crazy volatile.
You got to adapt to different. That's why I've personally sized down as well, bro. But just because I've obviously most of this month until the beginning of this week, I've been on the road traveling. But you got to. I mean, the volume has picked up, so you can't be trading with the size that you used to. Abby's got a markup there as well, bro. So let's maybe check that out.
Yeah, I got it right here. Okay, so Abby printed, caught a long. Let's see. So you closed a little bit early right here, just when it front ran that high a day, which I think is smart because you know that once you start getting close to that high a day, if it starts pulling back, might as well just get out of the trade early so you can catch most of the win. I would say I see you got high, and this I'm guessing is New York VWAP. So at the end of the day, market pulled back. This is a bit of a bull flag. You waited until it broke back above that New York VWAP and high day VWAP. What I also like about this, which I see in the markup, you're creating fair value gaps when you break above that VWAP. For all of you guys trading VWAP with fair value gaps, I actually think this could be really helpful for you because you guys trade breaks of high day VWAPs to follow trend, right?
Yeah.
I think this could be really helpful actually. If you get a break of that high day VWAP and it also prints a bullish fair value gap, I would use that as an added confluence to your idea. If you're already looking at fair value gaps, because what the fair value gap is telling you there is that aggressive buyers are coming into the market. So then you have the confluence of aggressive buyers are coming into the market when breaking above a key VWAP. That's a good trade. I think that can be an extra confluence for you. So I love this trade. I think it's solid. I think it was good management too. Let's see. Lance says, thanks, guys. I'm going to go down to 2 and see if I trade better until I can learn to calculate how much I'm going to lose. Lance, so I can help you with that right now, I feel like. I get what you're saying, but it shouldn't be that big of an issue. So if you're trading, I don't know, James, maybe you trade lot sizes, so this might be different for you. But for me,
I'm always just at a percentage or dollar base risk. Yeah,
for me, I'm just so used to trading futures that I know if I'm trading 2 micros and I have a 100 tick stop loss, that's a $100 swing. If I'm trading 5 micros and I have a 100 tick stop loss, that's a $250 swing. If I'm trading 1 mini and I have a 100 tick stop loss, that's a $500 swing. I just kind of know these things intuitively now.
Yeah.
Because so maybe you just got to practice. You just got to practice remembering how much each contract size is due to the amount of ticks that your stop is going to be, or just go right here, dude. Go into TradingView and calculate it right here. If your entry, like let's say we wanted to get long right here. If our entry was right here at 25,348.50, just drag your stop here, put the contract size that you're thinking about doing. So let's say you wanted to do 5 micros, just drag your stop from where your entry would be, and it will literally tell you right here. So stop loss price. This is a 62 tick stop loss, and it's showing me right here that's a $155 risk. So maybe you didn't know about that. You could literally do it right there. You could do it with TP. Drag the TP, and now you know how much you're risking and how much your TP is going to be. And you don't have to enter here. Enter from TradingView or from Tradevate, whatever you're doing. But you could just check these things right here. So that should fix that problem for you.
Yeah, that's why I do like my my risk calculator, bro, with the CFDs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like this is a risk calculator built in.
Yeah, exactly.
Right here. So there you go. You got it right there. I could change this here. 5 micros, 10 micros. Now I know $235 TP.
Everyone should be using that, bro.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I don't use it anymore because I just know intuitively. But if you're still learning, that's what you should do. Yeah, Lance says, I didn't think to use TradingView instead of Tradevate. Yeah, just log into TradingView also so you can do that. You could just check your risk there. Abby says, I love the volume right now compared to end of last year. But she's definitely been sizing way down. Yeah, you really can make good money trading 2 to 5 micros lately. Just crazy. See what else we got. Yo, did you see, James, that the owner of my Forex funds is going on Words of Wisdom?
Oh, no.
I mean, bro, I'm interested in that. Apparently, the my Forex funds. What's his name? Kazmi, whatever his name is. He was at some like Forex Expo in London a month ago. The prop for match guys were there, so they were telling me he was there, bro, showing his face.
Sure.
I think he's coming back.
They
he's
interviewed him.
Coming to futures.
It's coming to yeah, true.
He's coming to futures, man. I'm telling you. It says I've been getting drug since I switched to Tradevate. Dragged, just learning quirks and trying to be positive about the change. Yeah, man. Listen, I prefer Tradevate. So my thing is like I don't feel that much sympathy because I think Tradevate's a better platform. But I do get that it's different. Like the Project X user interface is definitely more beginner friendly. Like that's undeniable.
Sure.
But bro, Tradevate's a great platform. It's super simple to use. You just got to get used to it. What I like about it better is that you get better fills, quicker execution. Up until recently, it was going down a lot less. Like Tradevate never went down in the 5 years I was using it until.
Hey, MT5 has never been down.
You're honestly right, bro. I can't think of a time that MT5 ever went down.
Yeah. And if it is, it's probably the broker's issue.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why, right? Because MetaTrader is like its own thing. It's the umbrella, and then brokers use that platform. So it would be the broker's fault a lot of the time. Yeah. Davida says, hey, can you just give advice on how to draw a POC, value area low, value area high? Which time period should I select? Yes, I got you. I'll show you right now. Also,
Zach, are you streaming to my socials as well? Just out of a question.
Yeah, I think we also was saying for the Killzone stream, we'll just stream to all the socials every day.
Yeah, but you're all streaming to mine at the moment. Looks like, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Good. Yeah, good. I just want and my Twitter and YouTube. Sorry, I just want to make sure.
Yes, sir.
Good man. So
yeah,
you're project manager. You're project manager.
I'm project manager. Sorry, Evan, wherever you are. I'm project manager of this stream. Okay, so I will show you how to do this. Also, Davidis, you're a member of ASFX TV, so you can use you could go view the liquidity concepts course where I go over all of this in like great detail. I have a few chapters dedicated to volume profile, but I'll show you right now. So first off, the time frame that you're going to be using is the 30-minute time frame always, at least if you're going to use it the way I do. There's no right or wrong, because I think Randy might use different time frames when he's using volume profile. Yeah. There's no right or wrong, but that's the way I was taught, and that's the way I get my levels, and it works great for me. So I go to the 30-minute time frame. The indicator is called session volume profile. Type in SVP, it'll show up. Bam. So there's our volume profiles. So I always use the previous days, right? So the current day's profile, I have no interest in. Again, there's nothing wrong with using the current day profile for your trades, but that's not how I use it. I only use the previous day's profile. So that would be right here. So when I'm marking off my levels, I'll just put on a horizontal ray. This red line is that previous day's point of control. I'll mark it there. And I have all of these saved so I can plot them really easily. So right there, previous day's point of control. The value area low is right here. Now, the way you find the value area low and the value area high is if you see, I'll zoom in real quick on this. Notice how in this histogram on the profile, there is a highlighted portion and a non-highlighted portion. The highlighted portion, which is right here, this is your value area. Okay, so this is the area in the overall range that had the most volume for the entire day. That area up at the top. So first thing we know is that most of the volume was actually built up in the upper portion of the day. So in this cluster of price action. But okay, so to get your value area low, it's very simply right here, the lowest portion of the value area where the highlighting stops. So I would put a line there, and I have this saved, previous day's value area low, bam. I use these small dotted lines because I like to keep my chart clean, but use whatever you want. And then the value area high is right here. So very close to the previous day's high, but that's fine. So I'd mark that off, previous day's value area high. So now if I get rid of the profile, you can see how relevant these levels were today. I mean, we could not get below the previous day's point of control all day. So this is something I talk about in the course too, the golden rule, right? If you're trading above the previous day's point of control and it's been engaged, long bias, you're going to have an easier time going long. If you're trading below the previous day's point of control, you're going to have an easier time going short. I mean, this was very apparent today. So we opened up right on the point of control, right here at 1800 hours, came up, retested it, came back, retested it one more time, and blast off. So there's no reason to be short biased, especially in the beginning of the day. I mean, we're just above the POC and market skyrockets. So yeah, there you go. Andy says, do you suggest Tradeovate over NinjaTrader? This is my first time trading futures. I came from Forex. So I've never used NinjaTrader actually. I do believe if a prop firm offers Tradeovate, it means you can also log in with the same credentials to NinjaTrader. I just have never used NinjaTrader. Tradeovate's been good enough for me. So I can't say which one is better, but I prefer Tradeovate. Thank you. This is really helpful. Very clearly explained. Yeah, no problem. No problem, my friend. Yo, we got Tyler G on the YouTube chat. What's good, brother?
I was live with him. Yeah, I was live with him on Tuesday. He was telling some crazy shit.
Oh wait, where were you live with Tyler G?
With Hunter from Maven.
Sick. What was it, like a live stream or something, or an interview?
Yeah, live stream. Just we always chat shit every Tuesday, bro. It's quite fun actually.
Oh, it's sick, man. Yo, shout out Tyler. He said, "Look at these two handsome men." What's up, bro? What's up? Yeah. Tyler always whenever I'm live on YouTube, bro. He always ends up here at some point.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You're the man, homie. He trades CFDs still.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Tyler's big. He's killed it with CFDs. He does both. He's one of those guys that can trade both.
My bold brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
dude, he's got a thick New York accent, bro. Thick.
Oh, I know, man. I think that's why
when he came on stream, he sounded like an American mob guy from the Italian mob guys. But I was like, geez, this guy sounds like he could be part of the mob.
Bro, I think that's why me and Tyler get along. We're both New York sauce monkeys. Italians from New York.
So someone's asking, do you trade anytime or New York Open? Yes. So we have AceFX TV live at New York Open every single day of the week. So you can hit the link in mine or Zach's bio and check it out.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, Tyler, your accent is way thicker than mine. I moved around. Like I lived in Nashville for a little while. I lived in Florida. So I think I lost some of my New York accent unless I'm around another New Yorker, like a real New Yorker. Dude, then out of nowhere, I start saying, what the fuck? I need the fucking pizza, man. Come on.
Yeah, dude, when he was speaking, I was like, bro, you can tell immediately he's from New York.
Oh, James, wait till you come to New York City. You're going to hear that all day.
But I've been told my accent's pretty thick as well, like South African accent. So I can't
Oh yeah,
speak.
I spot you from a mile away. I don't even need to see. I don't need to see your face. I know it's you. Yeah. Yo, Adam K, what up, brother? Adam's always he's a regular chatter on PFM TV. What's up, brother? Do you trade anytime or New York Open? Oh, so we already asked that, but you said it didn't tap yesterday's value area levels. Yes, it did though. It did tap yesterday's value area levels. You can see right here in the overnight session. So, okay, you might be thinking that it has to tap it in the New York session, but it doesn't. At least again, not the way I use it. So if the previous day's point of control and the other value areas are tapped in Asia session or London session, that's fine for me. I consider them touched. New York session, Asia, London, it doesn't make a difference to me.
Abby says she used to not understand a word I said. Well, hopefully you do now. That's funny.
Damn. Shit, man. All right, we only got a few minutes left, guys. Anybody got any more questions or anything? No trades today, James. Or at least no trades during PM.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the market's so slow right now. You know,
it really is. We got NVIDIA earnings tonight.
NVIDIA earnings is tonight. Correct. NVIDIA earnings is tonight.
4 p.m., guys. So be ready. But would I take an entry in New York session or London session? I mean, I don't really trade London. I trade Asia every now and then. I've been seeing some clean moves on Asia. But primarily I trade New York. Like 90% of my trades are in New York session.
Yeah, and then again, we have the guys trading live in the New York session, so you can hit the link in our bio and get a free month there as well using the code first. So make sure to check that out.
Yeah, here, guys. I'm going to post the link on
get the link up there, Zach.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys get a month free if you just use this link. You see right there, 100% off for the first month. Yeah. It automatically applies code first. I'll drop this in the chat. There we go. Shit, man. All right. Well, what are you thinking for tomorrow, man? Just come back, fresh slate, just do it all again over. Do you have any bias for anything?
Nah, bro. One good day at a time, right? I Austin always told me when I first joined back in 2019, react, don't predict. So I think that's that. Yeah. Also, I'd say the biggest thing, like with my own trading, is like coming into the day with expectations. If you come into the day with expectations, you're going to get disappointed. It's like the 4 agreements book. No expectations, no disappointments. If you don't have expectations, you can't. If you have this goal of making X amount of dollars per day and you end up taking a loss in your first trade, you're going to be pretty pissed. So, yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. I totally agree. I might trade some Asia tonight. We'll see. When it's like 8 o'clock, me and Sarah, we have shifts right now with baby's A's.
I know all about it, boss.
You know all about it. So my time is from 8 to like 1:30, 2 a.m. and then I'm up. But so I don't know. Lately I've been, I'm chilling. I got my alone time and I'm like, let me check the charts. And I've been trading Asia and it's been clean. So maybe tonight I'll take some Asia trades because I think the NVIDIA earnings will definitely, there'll be some volatility there for sure. So we'll see. Maybe I'll take an Asia sesh trade. Shit, guys. All right. I mean, JB.
And then make sure if you are watching. Sorry, Zach. If you are watching on socials, make sure to give Zach and I a follow, as well as Austin, Evan, Randy, and other guys. And then I'll be on for the live tomorrow because I think the other guys are heading off to that trip. But Zach, I'll join you on Killzone from the following week, bro. So
yes, sir. All right, sounds good, man. I guess we'll end.
I'm on with you for this week, and then next week when they're away, I'm gonna have to help out at the Open, and then I'll be on with you Killzone again, from the following week, so 2 weeks time. Yeah,
perfect, man. All right, sounds good. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna be it for today. I guess we'll be. I'll see you again tomorrow to wrap up the Killzone streams. We'll be
I'll be on with you tomorrow, and then let's see if hopefully the markets are a little bit more active then with the video earnings coming out, and then we'll see what we can get.
Yeah, I think it'll be good tomorrow. All right, bro. Yo, JB, thanks again, brother. Love having you on here.
Yes, sir. See you tomorrow, brother.
All right. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.